Hey guys, check this out. We're here with the Jaecoo J5. It has just been launched here in Wuhu. So I'm one of the first in the world to take a look at the all-new Jaecoo J5. Now, this is a pre-production model and we don't have finalized spec. However, it has been confirmed that it is coming to Australia in 2025. And it's also very likely to come in two different powertrain options. One, an efficient turbo petrol engine, and one, a hybrid electric vehicle. So let's take a look at the Jaecoo J5 and everything that you get. Now, in terms of pricing, we obviously don't have finalized spec for the Australian market yet. However, this will go on sale in China shortly and it will be priced lower than the Jaecoo J7. And it will also be available in this spec, which is the 1.6 litre turbocharged petrol engine, as well as a hybrid electric vehicle option. And as you can see, the front styling is very reminiscent of that of the Range Rover Discovery, just a smaller version of that car. You can tell by the headlights here, you can see these LED daytime running lights, halogen turn signals here. You also get this fake aero insert down there. You can see this grille is kind of very Panamericana style with these silver outlines there. You can see the Jaecoo badge there, which is all chromed out. You got your front camera there. If we come around to the side, check this out, guys. You can see we have these 18-inch wheels here, which have Chow Yang Aggressor tires. Very interesting tires there. You can see we have our 360 camera under there. This car does have keyless entry and go, at least on the driver's side that I've seen. You can see you don't get privacy glass here, and you have this Range Rover-esque floating roof design there. How cool is that? So coming to the rear of the vehicle, and check out these taillights here. Very, very cool design. And you can see this one is actually the all-wheel drive version of the petrol. So this will be available as either a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, and then you also have the hybrid as well. You can see the Jaecoo badge laid out there. J5 written down there, and it's got a pretty cool looking spoiler up the top as well. And if we come in here and open it up, you can see, ooh, it's a powered tailgate. That's very cool. Now, this is very similar in size to the Jaecoo J7, if not slightly smaller. So the J7 has about 500 liters of boot space. This one will come in at about 470, 480 liters of boot space. And what's really cool is if you come under here, you can see you get a full-size spare wheel. That is very good news for the Australian market. Let's check out the inside. Alrighty, guys, so first impression sitting inside the Jaecoo J5, I have a really nice leather steering wheel in front of me. At least it feels like real leather. It might be fooling me. You have a pretty tiny driver's display up ahead. We have some touch capacitive backlit buttons here on the steering wheel, and a very interesting design with the lines there. We do have a vertically oriented infotainment display here, which looks quite massive. I believe it's at least 12.3 inches. I can't use it in this model. This is a test model. However, I will be test driving this car very shortly. That'll be my opportunity to test out the infotainment screen. It looks like you also get a 50-watt wireless charger here, which does come with a aircon as well to help keep your phone cool. We have a pretty massive storage space underneath the center console. You have a USB-C port, USB-A port, and a couple of cup holders, a nice feeling center armrest, which if you open up actually has a massive amount of storage inside. You can stick your entire arm in there if you wanted to, if you really wanted to. We also have a Sony sound system and really nice soft material up on the dash, and some really cool ambient lighting with some gloss black trim there. I actually don't mind the two-tone design of the seats either. Very, very cool. Some brushed aluminium look on the door there. Honestly, pretty nice place to be, and I just looked up and saw this massive bloody sunroof, so check that out. That's pretty cool. That's pretty much it for my first impressions of the front. Let's hop in the back. Alrighty, so I've just hopped in the back, and my initial impressions are, wow, I did not expect this much legroom, because this car is actually smaller than an Omoda 5, and I'm actually getting heaps of legroom behind my own seating position, and also the seating position is really good. I feel like my leg angle is fantastic, to be honest, and I've got plenty of support under my thighs. These seats are also a really nice soft leather. You can see we've got our ISOFIX points down there. We also have some air vents and a USB-A port, as well as some mat pockets and some pretty massive door bins as well. So pretty usable rear space, I've got to be honest, and having that sunroof open as well would really make this car a lot more airy. So yeah, I think overall I'm pretty impressed with the packaging. We still don't have exact dimensions. Stay tuned for our full review when we do get our hands on this at the Australian launch. I'm sure it's going to be a massive hit, because this car at this size with this kind of packaging on the interior is always very popular in Australia. So without further ado, it's time to launch it. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna launch the Jaecoo J5. I'm gonna try and get to 100. Wish me luck. We don't have too much track to work with, so we'll just give it a shot. So I've got it in normal mode right now. Oh, by the way, this is a very nice infotainment screen. I couldn't see that in the car before. Switch to sport mode. You can see a really cool display animation comes up there. Eco mode, and now we've got sport mode I've got my foot firmly planted on the brake. I'm gonna press the accelerator. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. It's going pretty well. And brake. All right, so we didn't quite make it to 100 there, but I can see we went from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. Next section coming up, we have a slalom. So as you can see, we have some cones up ahead. I'm gonna start off going to the right and then to the left and then to the right again. Wish me luck, and everyone else in the car luck. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Now I'm gonna do a figure 8. Pretty tidy there, not too bad. Very nice, and slalom number 2, let's do it. Starting on the left this time, we'll approach with slightly higher speed. I'm noticing not too much body roll. I think I just took out a cone there. And there we go. That's the Jaecoo J5. Honestly, quite tame suspension. I was expecting it to be a little bit more body roll, but that actually held its form pretty well. And as you can feel as we go over these bumps here, not too bad in terms of comfort level. I'm pretty impressed actually. The steering was very light, even in sport mode, but that is to be expected. This is kind of a comfort-oriented car. Let's get into my final thoughts. So there you go, guys. That was my super quick impressions on the Jaecoo J5. What do I think of it? Well, I'm actually really impressed with the interior packaging and the space in the rear seats. For such a compact SUV, I was very, very comfortable in the rear. Now, while we are still waiting on finalized spec for the Australian market, I do think this car, if it is priced well, similar to the Omoda 5, could be a really, really hot seller in Australia, especially if they bring that hybrid powertrain that they are teasing me with. Hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. And as always, if you are in the market for any new car, head to carsauce.com/buy. Our team of dedicated car buyers will help you out and make sure you get the best deal on your new car. Ciao for now.